Alrighty.
Okay, y'all. This is gonna be quick, short, and easy. I used to make this. I'm Rose and Bruno Rose's Open Pantry, by the way. It's 4:52. About time for us to eat a little supper because we ate a real like early lunch. Um, and I'm going to make something that I used to make for Roy all the time, and he loved it. It's so simple. I've got three different kinds of bread. I've got just white bread. I've got some zero carb tortilla shells here, and I've got some Dave's. I think it's called seed something seeds. I'm not sure. He has several different kinds. But this is so good. It's very, very good. I have Swiss cheese, pepper jack cheese, and I only had 1.5 slices of cheddar cheese. So we're going to use that. I've got a whole onion cut up here. And in my saucepan or in my skillet back here, I've got a pound of ground beef. So all I'm going to do is brown this ground beef. I'm going to season it with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper. And I found this in my cabinet a little bit ago. It's called Weber dry rub barbecue sauce. I'm going to put just a little bit of that in it just to kick it up just a little bit. All we're going to do is I'm going to lay slices of cheese on here. I'm going to brown this, season it up. Then I'm going to put it on my bread and lay another piece of cheese on top. I'm going to slide it in the oven and I'm going to melt my cheese. That's all it is to it.
Done and delicious.
You can put peppers in it. You can put mustard, ketchup. You can season it up any way you want to. You can put taco seasoning. You can put chili seasoning. You can use whatever, Italian seasoning, whatever you want in yours. But the way I used to do Roy's, it was just plain. And he really liked it that way. So I said, well, you know what? I haven't done this in years and years, and it's just going to be quick. It's just going to be a light supper. So I'm just going to show him how I do it. Uh, now, put a good bit of onion in it. This is a whole onion because all that's going to season your meat is going to be your onions and your seasoning. So uh, it's going to take this probably, I don't know, 5 minutes or so to cook, to brown. And I want to get my beef pretty brown. I've got my oven set on 350 degrees. And while this is browning, I'll just lay my slices of cheese on my bread. And you could even put tomato sauce, pizza sauce, whatever you wanted to on yours. I'm just doing it like I used to do it, just plain. So now this is Swiss cheese. Roy loves Swiss cheese. So I'm going to put a slice of Swiss cheese down on the bottom. I'm going to put pepper jack on one of these because I'll probably eat one, and I love pepper jack cheese. Okay? That's pepper jack cheese. I'm going to put cheddar cheese on one of the plain pieces of bread. Since I only have 1.5 pieces, well, I'll do that and I'll put the other piece on top. Okay? And I'll put Swiss cheese on here. When this gets ready, I'm going to fixing to season it up. Well, you come back around here, Roy, and I'll measure it out. So, all
It'll
right,
be in the recipe, won't
it'll be in the recipe. Yeah, in the description box. All right. I'm going to put this is a half teaspoon measure. I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of the barbecue, the Weber's dry rub barbecue. And I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of onion powder in it. Okay. Probably a half a teaspoon of pepper, a scant half a teaspoon, and I'm gonna do about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. If it's not salted enough, then I can always resalt it. My measuring spoons fell. They're supposed to be magnetic, and they are, but
you can still knock them off, can't you?
You can still oh, like I just did. Yes, you can. All right. When this gets browned, if it has any grease in it, this was really, really well. This is half ground beef, half deer, half venison. We have lots of deer in the freezer. Roy loves it. Mike loves it. So
there won't be much grease in it.
There will be very little grease in it. Yeah. So I'm gonna turn my burner on up to 8 because I just really want this to cook quickly and brown. This whole thing's probably gonna take 20 minutes. So maybe 30 by the time you put it in the oven and let your cheese melt. But no, it's not gonna be in the oven but like 10 minutes. So all right. I've got my tea on. This is gonna be about 3 or 4 more minutes. So we'll be back when I get ready to put my meat and my onions on here, and we'll finish this up and get it.
Grandmother.
Woo. All right, y'all.
That is looking great.
I have decided I'm going to call this an open-faced Joe sandwich. It's like a sloppy Joe without the sloppy.
That's crazy, Grandmama. Again.
So all I do, I'm just putting my ground beef and my onions over my cheese that I already have on my bread. And
where do you send the grandmother when she goes off the deep end?
Nowhere. Mike just came in and he's licking his lips. I said, honey, stay a little while and you'll get some. He said, well, I don't want to take y'all's supper. I said, well, when I cook for me, I cook for you. So, anyway, all right. Yeah, I'm going to post it. Mike don't want to be on camera, but...
You may turn around and get a good shot of you.
No. Uh-oh, I didn't put a piece of cheese on this one. All right, here we go. All right, I am just going to put another piece of cheese on top of this, just like this. And I'll put cheddar on that one whenever I top it. This one has pepper jack, so I'm going to put pepper jack cheese on it, like this. All right. Swiss cheese. Now, if you want anything else on this, that's up to you.
Pepperoni, anything.
You can make it yours. Make it just like
bacon.
You want it. But bacon, that would be good. Mike said, "Oh yeah, bacon." But any way you want it, you can fix it. This is just easy. This is simple. It's quick. No fuss. So I'm gonna put my cheddar on there. My Swiss right there. Now, that's all it is to it. I'm going to put it in the oven, and I'm going to let my cheese melt probably 10 minutes on 350. You can put it under the broiler and let it melt, and it'll be quicker. So, we'll be back just as soon as my cheese melts. Okay.
Sloppy Joes without the sloppy? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
I'm eating?
Open-faced Joe.
Open-faced Joe.
Look there. It's so good.
And I'm eating the
Roy's
no-carb bread.
The zero-carb bread. Yep, with the Swiss cheese.
It's good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is that good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Quick, easy, within 30 minutes. Any kind of seasoning you want to put in it, you just go right ahead because your family will love it. All right. Thank y'all for joining me this afternoon. Food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. Put deliciousness back in good food. Please share this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell, leave me a comment, and I will see y'all tomorrow.